Hey, what's going on YouTube? We got some news today, Monday, 6/29. There's been a lot of news going out there. So the first thing first is July's Trading Post ignites a true blue celebration. That's cool. July Trading Post is cleared for launch with a bold blue streak, mounts, transmugs, and weapons ready to add a vivid flash of color to your collection. Players can complete activities to earn traders tender, pick up some returning Forsaken themed items, and fill the traveler's log. To take off with this mount's bonus reward, the Bilgewater Extreme mount. That's cool. There's the trader's post in Silvermoon, Dornagol, Stormwind, and Orgrimmar. Visit T&W, which is Tawny and Wilder, just outside the Mage District in Stormwind, or the Zenshir trading post next to Garage Hold and Orgrimmar. Check out all these items they have available. Players can also visit trading posts in the capital cities of Dornagol or on the island of Dorn. Um, and in the renewed Silver Moon, which represents both Tawny and Wilder, and the Zulsari trading post open for business. There is the Mount Blackwater Extreme. Thanks, bud. Want to say hi to everybody in the video?
Hi, everybody.
Well, they can't see you, bud. There's no, you don't. You're good. Okay. See, there you are. Yay. Hey, bud. Thanks. Okay, I want some of that sauce though. All right. There's the Blackwater Extreme Firework Rocket. There's no guarantee this rocket will get you to where you want to go because apparently they explode. Chillbot 9000 and Thrillbot 9000. The amounts were previously promotional pets. I don't know where, don't remember where. You can get them for 250 traders tenders for those. Wailing Banshee's Charger, which is this cool, interesting purple, ethereal looking void mount thing. And then the Blackwater Extreme Fire Rocket. It is pretty cool. I can't click on that. Not sure, but that is pretty cool. All right, and then we have some armor transmog appearances. These are what you can get off the tenders as well. I am not going to name them all off, but there's an eye patch, some flowers, a top hat, a cowboy looking hat. Um, then there's these two tabards, a red and purple one, and then there's two different belts. There's one belt with a thing on it, and then there's the other belt. Anyway, and then there's the banded cloud winter war slippers, feet, tabards, head, back piece. Like there's just so much. On the tender for the weapons, there's a bow, a wand, or sorry, there's two bows. One-handed sword, one-handed mace, warglaive, two-handed sword, wailing banshee's great blade. Looks stupid. Okay, you want to get that. Cool. A rocket staff. Interesting. I hope that is the rockets on the back are actually moving. Two-handed mace, which is a rocket mace. Spark wheel staff, which is a little wheel like one of those sparklers. That's interesting. Rocket staff, rocket mace, and a spark wheel staff. I just said that. Here's the mount, the red version, and then there's a blue version. In order to get this, you have to complete the bar on your traveler's log, which is Shift J, and you'll receive this month's bonus reward, the Bilgewater Extreme, which is an interesting mount. I think it's only one seater though. Yeah, it looks like it's one seater. Cool. If you do have a subscription, you get 500 traders tenders automatically every month from the chest. You don't have active game time or aren't sub, at the start of the new month, don't worry. Your tender will be awarded on the first day of the month. So that's pretty cool. All right. Thanks, bud. All right. Next is the new zones. The new zone in Midnight 12.1 data mine maps. The Coiled Isle zone contains the entrance to the Venomous Abyss raid, which is here. You can see. Um, the Coiled Island zone contains the. Oh, I just read that. As well as outdoor activities, including new rares, open world event, and more. 3 new delves are coming, which seems interesting. The Gnarldor Isle, the Ring of Glory, and the Venomfall Deeps, which is a new Nemesis boss. There's the Ring of Glory, and there is the Gnarled Island. You'll probably start here, walk your way through, do some things, and get to the main boss, which is probably here or right down here. I'm guessing. The world boss is no more. Instead, being moved into a flexible raid layer ranging from world tier to mythic difficulty. That's interesting. The one issue I want to talk about, as you guys watched my flying video, question of this new zone that someone posted, someone answered on here. Cool, but can I fly? Don't want to do everything on foot again, which is the truth. Luckily for you guys, and again, take this for what it's worth. Nixay, or whatever, however you say the E on here at 17 minutes ago, stated, can you fly? I was able to do so on the PTR. I think that flight might be the only way to actually get to the Isle, though I haven't done much, so I don't spoil things. Maybe you end up opening a portal. Cool. So you may be. If I can't fly, can I at least take a speedy virus spore or a Valise block or whatever the full version is, swinging from vines? And someone said that is the real question in response to, but can you fly? That is the question. Um, I know that I will be hard pressed in order to do anything on that aisle when it comes to not flying. Um, I'll go there to do the raid only. I won't do or in a delve. I won't go like. Even then, I will be hard pressed to actually go and do that if I can't fly. Right. Thank you. All right, so Blizzard moves forward with summon requests against Project Ascension personnel. 1 day ago, they filed an injunction against Project Ascension. 2 weeks ago, they've taken the next step, issuing summons requests to the individuals who were responsible for the creation, development, and monetization of the private server. The summon request officially informs individuals there is a lawsuit filed against them and that they have up to 21 days to respond to the complaint. If defendants fail to respond within this time period, Blizzard will win the injunction by default. In the midst of Blizzard's recent legal battles against private servers, multiple other servers have decided to end their services, including Dalaran WoW and most recently Nostrum. While it's unknown if these servers were shut down due to an official cease and desist, the private server scene has certainly been shaken up. So, good for you, Blizzard. Continue. Get those things shut down, please. Sorry, but you don't get to take away someone's stuff, which WoW is Blizzard's property, and just take the game, take the server, take the game code and everything, and just put it on a new server and make a new server and say, my server's named Turtle. Don't do that. You don't get to do that. Sorry. New curios and poison choices added to Valeria 12.1 delves. So you can actually pick the poison that we use for her. Poison were baseline ability in it, but she would use the poison specific for her role by adding poisons. There's the option. There are 3 different poison effects. In addition, if you run the Season 2 Delve intro quest, you unlock 3 different poisons. Bursting Toad Toxin, Frostheart Venom, and Phantasmal Spore Toxin, which is kind of interesting to say the least. All right, special effect gear and trinkets in Midnight. Let's see. With the new raid and Mythic Plus dungeon rotation, there's a whole lot of new special gear, tickets to empower players. Ooh. Great. There's a trinket, an offhand, and a trinket, and axe. Two-handed axe. Fetch contains an unusual high amount of special effect gear, including weapons for almost everybody. With the majority being very rare or dropping in the last two bosses. This means that the drop weight that they will drop above the normal upgrade track on Mythic difficulty, virtually guaranteeing they will be among the best gear in Midnight Season 2. Okay? Very rare. One-handed axe. The pole arm. The bow. A dagger. Another dagger. An axe. And a sword. Kind of shitty. Worse than maces. Tender armor. All of the special effect armor drops exclusive from Ula Tech. Each feature only secondary stats instead. Okay. Anyway, and then there's jewelry that you can get to, trinkets, which is a lot. I'm not going to go through all of these because there's a lot, but that's, I will post the links down here when I'm done. Upcoming class tuning with weekly reset, balanced druid, arcane mage, and holy priest. We went over these. Feral druid. Feral druid gets some damage increase. All damage increased by 3%. Melee auto attack increased by 15. Rip damage increased by 5. And rampant ferocity damage reduced by 15. So that's kind of shitty, but the other are good. Evoker gets ability damage done. Mage gets ability damage done. Arcane Mage. And priests get those things. Player versus player changes. There's a lot of those too. Marksmanship got changed a little bit. They're destroying the double tap aim shot thing. It can just obliterate people. It's a few things if you do PvP. I do PvP, but I'm not into it that much. So yeah, but there's a lot. I'll post this on the thing. And there's Wowhead for all your news. I don't mean to cut that short, but I do have to go for now, and I will be back later. I know I have not streamed, and it's just there's a lot going on. So like, subscribe below. Let me know if you guys are going to buy any of those trader tenders things. I think I'll just do the journey, get them out. All right, guys. Thanks.